be fast and they be slow.
Well, it's actually more than 2 in the box. Again, this is Tim with Online Big Blue, bringing you the best in New York Giants sports talk entertainment. It's like 3 in the box. It's like 4 in the box. I don't know how many are in the box. Maybe we're stacking 8. We got a little bit to talk about. We got a little bit of Giant news coming out right now, and I want to talk about it briefly. The New York Giants released their injury report for the game against the Titans. Thibodeaux is listed as doubtful. He's been limited in practice the last 3 days. Ojulari is listed also as doubtful. And Sterling Shepard with the Achilles, who's also been limited for the last 3 practices, has been given 0 designation because he will be a game-time decision. Also, the venerable Dane Belton, who was listed as having a clavicle injury, is questionable. So, of course, Kayvon's doubtful with the knee. Ojulari's doubtful with the calf. We have the Achilles for Sterling Shepard, and we got Dane Belton with the clavicle injury as well. You know, he fractured his collarbone. For the Titans, you're looking at Lonnie Johnson, the defensive back. We really did, we're not getting a full report yet for them, but they had Chance Campbell, they had Jones, the offensive lineman, they have Molden, the defensive back, and Lonnie Johnson, the defensive back as well. Both the defensive backs have groin issues. So, these are things that we are going to need to keep an eye on. But I will tell you this, when you go with the designation, and if you take a look at doubtful, it is very unlikely that they are going to play. Questionable is always player is not certain. Doubtful is the outside of out. Doubtful is the one you don't want to be. And the doubtful usually means you're not playing. With them being listed as doubtful, I would not be shocked if neither one of them suited up. If you're out, of course you're out. Questionable means you're not certain to play or not. But you don't want to be. If you're gonna be, you always want. It's always usually going to be probable, questionable, doubtful, out. So I would not be shocked if neither of the two suit up on Sunday in reference to Ojulari and Thibodeaux. If it's personally, I've talked about this ad nauseum. If it is I am not putting in either one until I probably wouldn't put either one until the Carolina game. And it's just because the fact that you want to err on the side of caution. These two gentlemen are probably going to be your pass rush. These two guys are probably going to be the ones that are going to do the giddy up and get up against the quarterback. You are going to need them for the long haul for the season. If the season's good, bad, or indifferent, you are still going to need these guys for the long haul. And I think you have to play the way Shane and Dable have been playing long ball. I shouldn't even say that long ball because it's too much of a baseball term. But as they have been taking the long-term approach to this franchise, I would not want to see that change at any point in time right now. I think taking the approach that this is a process, taking the approach that this is something that we need to look at from, basically just from a point of status for an entire career and over a 10-year period of time, and not just a snapshot in time such as the opening game against the Tennessee Titans. Err on the side of caution, and you know what? More than likely, good things are going to happen. You throw Kayvon out there before he is ready. You throw Ojulari out there before they are ready, and something catastrophic happens. You are going to doubt yourself, and you're going to. This organization will doubt themselves and question themselves for almost, for the rest of the year. So you know what? Err on the side of caution. Let's see what happens. If it was a playoff game, I would be like, hell, throw caution to the wind and send them out there. But it's not a playoff game. It is the opening season game against the Tennessee Titans. Yeah, it's going to be a tough matchup anyways to have to go through and have to deal with. But you know what? Let's do it this way. Let's just keep them on the bench. Let's stay away from the temptation of playing them this Sunday. Rest them up for the home opener where I'm going to be there. Rest them up in that home opener, and let's kind of go from there. And again, this is Tim with Online Big Blue, bringing you the best in New York Giants sports talk and entertainment. And as always, if you like, if you subscribe, if you can ring that bell, you know what I mean? That'd be awesome.